But what we try to do is we try to anticipate some of the technological changes that were going to occur over the next few years. As you can see, with we have the four-sided video scoreboard. We have the ribbon board that runs halfway around the building. So we've tried to anticipate some of the things that people are going to want to see in the future. Tried to incorporate them into this building, and hopefully this will remain one of, regardless of how long this building stands. I think it'll remain one of the nicest facilities anywhere in the country.
Well, I think apart from the technology in the building, which is really impressive, you're getting a little glimpse of that today, it still remains the seating bowl for me. We have a very intimate facility for a facility that seats over 6,000. As a player, you're going to feel like the fans are right on top of the action, and as a fan, you feel like you're right on top of the action as well. Brown Arena opened in 1972, so it's been 30 years since the university added significantly to its athletics and recreation complex. And this really does help the university from a recruiting standpoint for student athletes, for student life, adding for events to the community. It basically covers a lot of different bases for Boston University.
To welcoming you back, joined by Ed Carpenter, the Assistant Athletic Director of Communications, and talking about Agganis Arena. Ed, this is our last broadcast. We will come back in the new building with some BU hockey. I know you've been there for a long time. You looking forward to the new building?
I sure am, Corey. I've been at BU now. This is my 28th year, and every time I go over there, it just is a little more exciting each time as it's really taking shape. It doesn't mean I'm not going to miss Walter Brown. I was there last night and for the BC game and realized it was the last time we were playing the Eagles, and a lot of memories in that place. And certainly time does march on. The same excitement we've created at Walter Brown will certainly be able to be recreated at Agganis, and it's going to be so friendly for everybody who's using it. Fan-friendly, it'll be friendly for the teams, for the coaches, for the players, for recruits. It's going to be just a fabulous facility for everybody. It's going to be easy to get around, wide concourses. It's going to be easy access. People can either drive in, take the T. So it's really going to be a terrific place and a showcase, we think, for college athletics, not just college hockey, every place in the country. 6,300
seats. It's on the corner of Commonwealth and Harry Agganis Way, but it wasn't always Harry Agganis Way. Can you tell it a quick story? Pretty interesting.
Used to be called Gaffney Street. In fact, that's where Babe Ruth signed his last major league contract. That was where the Braves offices were, on 32 Gaffney Street. And about 7 or 8 years ago, a move was started by a gentleman named George Sullivan to name it after Harry Agganis. So it's been Agganis Way for about 7 or 8 years. So Agganis Arena is going to be on 1 Agganis Way, on the corner of Palm Ave and Agganis Way. It's going to be a great address.
How much easier is your job going to be? You handle all the media.
It is going to be so easy. We're going to have a media workroom, a press conference room. The most important thing is the press box is going to be at center ice. So all those squint lines around my eyes for squinting down the other end of the ice from looking for the last 28 years from behind the goal, it's going to be a lot easier now.
Interesting, you said that it's going to be almost like a new old Boston Garden. The intimacy of it.
It is. When the people went all over the country to take a look at how to create an exciting atmosphere for hockey, they realized that a great atmosphere was at Boston Garden, where the seats are banked. There won't be a single seat in the arena that's more than 60 feet away from the ice. It's also going to be a low ceiling. So later on, maybe your camera can shoot the ceiling here at Mullins Center, see how high it is here. Agganis Arena is going to be lower, so the sound and the excitement is going to reverberate up from the ceiling down into the ice. So when teams come into Agganis Arena, they're going to feel like they're playing in a real pit. It's going to be really exciting.
Looking forward to it, Ed. Thanks for the time.
Thanks, Corey. Thank you very much. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure to see you, too. Let's go upstairs to Tom Caron and Andy Brickley. Ed Carpenter, always a wealth of information, guys.
Yeah,